Well, it's 2016. You had your drinks, you dealt with your hangover, and now it's time for that annual idiotic question that you will no doubt be asked. What are your New Year's resolutions? Now, before I get into the reason why I think they're utterly ridiculous, let's first trace the history of New Year's resolutions. Much like any modern-day traditions that seem to be terribly outdated, the idea of New Year's resolutions began with religion. Babylonians made promises to their gods at the start of every year that they would return borrowed objects and pay their debts. The Romans began each year by making promises to the god Janus, for whom the month of January is named. And in the medieval era, the knights took the peacock vow at the end of the Christmas season each year to reaffirm their commitment to chivalry. Well, some would say chivalry is dead, and so should the idea of New Year's resolutions. The fact of the matter is, January 1st is just a day. Just like January 2nd, June 15th, November 28th, it's just a day. Now, maybe you want to pack that box of receipts and get it ready for tax season because fiscally, the government tells you it's a day of significance. But socially, it doesn't matter. A resolution is a statement where you promise to make a change in your behavior, one of the most common being losing weight. Well, guess what, fatty? We have the pleasure of living in Canada. It's a free society, and you can hop on that treadmill any day of the year. But no. Instead, you and all the other heavy hitters choose January 1st to stampede into the gym and ruin it for all the regulars who know the difference between a bench press and a sandwich press. The fact of the matter is, you can make a change in your life any other day of the year and do so with a lot less pressure. No one is ever going to ask you about that promise you made to yourself on February 4th or March 23rd. And speaking of such, it's also just a promise to yourself. So why do people feel the need to publicize their resolutions? Hey, how's this for an idea? Let's talk about something that we haven't done yet so that when we're unsuccessful at it, our friends and family will be able to point out what a failure we are. Good job. So here's my proposal. Instead of talking about our New Year's resolutions on January 1st, why don't we take some time out on December 31st and have our year-end revelations, where we take a look back at what we've done or haven't done in the past year and think about how to not let that pattern repeat itself again. For The Rebel, I'm Jason Agnew.